he did his own little thing outside of the AGT taping.
Yeah.
He found 3 women. One woman was a super fan of ours, so she was like gushing, saying how much she enjoyed being at the Tampa tapings of AGT.
Now, are these people who were at the tapings?
Yeah.
Okay.
He did it right outside with a camera.
All right.
It was kind of interesting. I don't even know if we have it, but one woman was like gushing because she's a fan. And she's like, hey, I had the best time. Howard was great.
So now Gary, page 2 in the first column.
Oh, thanks. All right. I didn't know we had that. And then the second woman is like this older woman. And she like hates my guts. And she then begrudgingly goes, I really liked him.
I told you this was what was going to happen.
This was actually your point.
Yeah.
And then this third woman.
Yes.
Sorry, guys. The third woman, actually older woman, hates me even more, like just disgusted by me. And she goes, wow, I'm really going to watch the show. I'm a fan of his now.
See, I told you that it's like the whole country is going to fall in love with you.
I don't know about that.
Yes,
I
it's
mean,
going to happen.
that's nice and everything, but
oh, Howard,
I don't know how I would deal with that.
I don't think you're going to be ready. I think we're going to have to take you...
It makes me uncomfortable when you say that.
And put you away somewhere.
No. It makes me uncomfortable, number one, because that's sort of counting your chickens before they hatch kind of thing, you know?
Oh, well, it's just my thought. It has nothing to do with you thinking that.
Well, I think whatever you think. What page is that, Gary?
Gary, page 2, first column, yellow.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's how Paris Hilton says thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Where's that wah come from? What is that?
It's just that she can't stop hearing herself. She has to extend the word.
I think she's just an idiot. Thank you.
Thank you, wah.
Thank you, wah.
Thank you.
Well, here's our fan. You know, this is she's sweet and
Howard was amazing. It was a dream
she's cute too.
come true to be here. It was amazing.
Did you agree with him most of the time?
Totally agreed. He is right. He is the judge that everyone agrees with.
I am. Honestly, I'm not saying that. It dawned on me that everyone's agreeing with me. And Howie and Sharon go, well, what do you mean?
They can't tell that everyone doesn't agree with this?
I said, let me do a random survey. I went around to everyone. Do you mostly agree with me? And they all went, yeah. And then a couple of people were people who work for me, so now they think it's like I set it up with people. But some people know. I even turned to you'll see during the taping, I turn to the audience, I go, don't you agree with me? And they all go, yes, of course. I'm the judge everyone agrees with. You know, there's always a judge who gets it. American Idol's missing that.
Yes, there are 3 judges that don't get anything.
No. But thank God I'm there where everyone goes, oh, yes, Howard says what we were thinking.
What do you think America's going to think about him?
I think they're going to love him as much as I do. He's so easy to love. If you listen to him every day like I do, then you get to see him in this format, and he just shines.
You think it's going to change America's perception?
Absolutely, 100% will change it.
So she's a fan. But this woman, this is an older woman. She's a tough critic, and she just has always, not disliked me, despised me.
Despised?
Yeah, and she had to begrudgingly admit that.
You were winning her over.
What did you think about Howard Stern as a judge?
I thought he was better than I thought he was going to be, actually. I can't say that I really like him that well, but I thought he did pretty good as a judge. He was pretty fair and pretty honest.
So did you have some kind of preconceived notions about who he was before this?
Yes.
What did you think he was?
I don't really like him as a person that well. I just don't care for his comments. I just don't care for him that much, and I really didn't think I was going to like him as a judge too much, but I have to say that I really did.
Yeah, wow. That's
a conversion.
That's full-on conversion. That woman's impossible.
Right. She was ready to hate you and hate you and hate you.
But the point is, I'm a fan of the show. See, here's the point. I know my role there. I know that I can't interrupt what goes on the stage. They need a solid judge. That's what the show needed.
Sure.
Piers was a solid judge. They need another solid judge. I come in there, no nonsense. I take the show seriously.
You're like her.
Right.
She loves the show.
Right. I love the show too. So
She didn't know that she could have something in common with you.
and I understood this woman's point of view before I accepted the job.
That's right.
I know what she wants. She don't want shenanigans. She wants a show.
That's right. She doesn't want the Howard Stern show. She
finally.
wants AGT.
Thank God you get that. So, like she said, she went in there. She's expecting some shithead. And I got in there, and I was like her.
Right.
Boom.
You respected the show the way she does.
That's the secret, Robin. Now you know, too.
And I knew this would happen.
Right. There's a lesson in this for everyone. Here's another. This woman.
You knew.
Hates. You knew. This woman.
You knew.
This woman hates me too.
All right.
And then she went in because she's a fan of AGT.
Now, what did you think about Howard Stern as a judge?
Oh, I thought he was great. He really was so funny, and he seemed to hit it right too. He carried the show, in my opinion. He's the best judge, honestly. And I'm not a big fan of his, but he was really, really funny.
Now, you said you weren't a big fan of his. Did you have some kind of preconceived notions about him?
Well, some of his shows are a little.
You weren't a big Howard fan before this.
No, but he's really found his niche because he nailed it. Yeah.
Do you think this is going to change America's perception
of how? Yes, it could. It could. You see, he's raunchy, but he wasn't at all like that on the show.
No,
so I think it could change, could show how smart he is. Yeah. Okay, I love him. It was good. Good show.
Look, she loves you now.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm a no-nonsense judge.
Well, honey, I knew that this is the way you were going to be.
You're falling in love with me.
Through this woman.
Now you want action.